Today I'll be going over how to create a forecast in QuickBooks Online. In my last tutorial video, I showed how to create a budget in QuickBooks Online. This topic will be kind of an ongoing discussion of budgets, but this will be for the advanced users on QuickBooks Online. To find the forecast feature, we will be going to financial planning in the left black bar and then forecast. Then we will do create forecast. In this screen, we will set up our forecast. So we will select what we want to forecast for. Either we can do the rest of the year or up to 2 years or up to 3 years. Then we are going to select how we are going to forecast. So we can use the average of actuals, meaning the forecast will be calculated based on the rolling average of actuals for the last 3 months. Or you can change it to the last 6 months if you want to use the rolling average of the last 6 months or any other time period that's listed in this dropdown. You can also use the actuals from the last year, or you can use a budget that's already been created. For this purpose, we're going to use the average of actuals. And then if you want to, you can create rules. So you can say, I think my income accounts are going to increase by 10%, or my expense accounts are going to increase by 30%. Once you have those entered, you can click Next. From here, this will show you what your actual numbers are and then your forecasted numbers are. So if you scroll down to the bottom, you can kind of see what your forecasted numbers are to be with the rules in place that you selected. You can also change the rules from here by clicking the edit button and changing the amounts. If we change the amounts, we can watch the numbers move. We can also delete a rule by clicking the trash button, or we could also add a rule by clicking the add rule, and then we can select an increase or decrease and the value of our cost of goods counts by a percentage. And then click add, and we can watch the numbers change. And then if we scroll up here to the cost of goods account, we can see those numbers change as well. You can also change what you're forecasting for here. So now it gives us our forecast for the rest of the year, but if we keep scrolling to the side, we can see 2026 numbers as well. We can also change what method we're using here. We can use the actuals instead. And since this is a sample company, there was nothing entered for last year, that's just why these all show up 0. We can also change the rolling average time period and watch our numbers change. If you want to, you can also change each individual cell like you could with the budgets. So you can enter a different number in and have it just in that number. If you want it to go all the way across like we do with the budgets, you can click this little blue button and it'll go all the way across. Once you are done with the forecast, you can click save. You can also change the name of it up here. And if you want to, you can make this, and if you like this forecast, you say, okay, yeah, I want to use this forecast to budget off of for the rest of the year, you can click this button that says make this a budget. And you can select your budgeting period and it'll jump you to the budgeting page and create this budget for you, and then you can save this budget. And then you can, once this budget is saved, you can then go through the steps of running a budget versus actual report throughout the year and seeing how your totals match up with your budgeted totals. And this is how you create forecast for our advanced QuickBooks users. If you like this content and you learned something, please like and subscribe. Thank you.